nigga, fuck around so you can meet your God.
Man, this is Girard Street Garvey. We right here on 14th and Girard Street, and we doing it big with RapAboutTV, man. You already know what it is. Yeah.
Happy New Year, man. It's your boy Ab Judah. We out here on location in the alley with one of DC's strongest artists. Got my man Garvey with me right here, man. Garvey, what's up with you?
How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. I appreciate you stopping through and wrestling with us, man. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to you, man.
You know, for those who don't know who Garvey is, give us a little bit of insight on who you are, what you do, and what you mean to this city.
Basically, man, my name's Girard Street Garvey. I'm an artist. I represent the DC, DMV area. I do a lot of stuff out here. I do shows. I perform with Backyard Band. That's like an extension to me. That's my family. They do a lot of stuff for me. Also, I do a lot of things in the community. It's endless to where I'm at out here in this city. So.
Okay, so, since I've been getting into the music scene, I've been hearing Garvey's name for a minute. Right. How did you build your name up to this point? You know what I'm saying? Even outside of the music.
Basically, man, getting in the streets. I learned the game on how to promote, like self-promote myself, as far as like buying flyers or going to Staples, getting CDs for cheap and burning them and hitting the streets, giving them away for free or selling them for $1, right. However it be. But basically, that's how I basically got my name out there as far as music. People always knew me from being out here in the clubs or being in the streets, you know. But as far as with the music, I had to really get out here and grind in this DC because, you know, this really wasn't no hip-hop area that when I first started doing it.
So where did the music start? Like, what was your early influences in the music? Like, where did it start for you to be like, yo, I want to do this shit, I'm trying to take this serious?
I mean, I've been a hip-hop fan all my life, so it came natural as far as once I started, but who inspired me, I gotta say people like Los from Backyard. Like, what people don't know is, he an artist, he was rapping first, doing hip hop back then when it wasn't even cool, and I used to watch him do it. And he taught me a lot of stuff, basically the basics on how to flow and all that type of stuff, so I gotta give that to him.
Okay. Now a lot of people refer to you, they might call you the Scarface of DC or something like that. How you accept that title? What you think that means, you know what I'm saying?
It means a lot, because to me, Scarface, he top 5. He top 5 to me. Period. If you name any of them, if you look at his line of work, that man is a king at what he do. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I take that and I appreciate that. I love that.
What do you think? What part of your music you think people see from that? Like, what is it? Is it maybe the street stories, or you know? Yeah, basically because I could tell a story. You know what I mean? I'm good at that. That's one of my strong points. Basically breaking down the news of the streets where we in, you know what I mean? Giving you the real though, not just the how you win, but how you lose too. What happened when you lose, all that. Yeah. See, just like similar to Scarface, I'm a Scarface fan myself. I feel like he still to this point don't get the credit that he deserves. You know what I'm saying? So I almost, it's like a similarity, parallel between y'all two. Right. How you feel about your situation and you not getting the respect that you deserve in this area and outside of it?
I mean, sometimes, you know, you sit back and you reflect on them things, and then I just keep pushing. I keep pushing, doing what I do, dropping my art to the people, and I know eventually, they're gonna know what it is because I ain't gonna stop. And what they see this far, I just been keep going and going. And the base growing and growing. I'm getting more people that's coming in that normally wouldn't, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Now, we was talking about this a little bit off camera. What you think is something that might have delayed your progress or your, you know what I'm saying, your elevation to that next level?
I mean, basically coming from the streets and not having them plugs within, you know, like colleges and I ain't have them people on my mob type shit. And you know, we wasn't looking for them type of people in our mob because, you know, we was feeling like you coming from the streets like, bro.
You can't relate to it.
But being naive to it, so I blame it on that. But you know, you learn from everything. You just keep it going and you know, make sure the next time around you do the right thing so you know, you get the best result.
Now, we talked about, you know what I'm saying, in your maturation or whatever, all the losses that you took. Like, say me something that something that you learned from these, you know, these L's?
I mean, basically, if this is what you do, this is what you do. You can't get into nothing thinking you're not gonna take a loss. You know what I mean? Some of you youngers, man, they want to buy the phones.
Yeah.
If you ain't got it, then you saying you're an artist. I know me. I'm an artist first. I don't care about nothing. I spend my last in the studio,
right,
or trying to do something to make the shit work.
Right.
You know?
Like the music work.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta take sacrifices. It's a sacrifice you're gonna take. You got to. You know what I mean? And if you think you're not, you're in the wrong business. Like I tell people, like the talent is nothing. It ain't even about talent no more. It's about who can grind, who can work, and marketing and all that type of stuff.
What direction you think the music is going, and how you feel like your sound fit in this landscape? You know what I'm saying? I'm
saying basically I know where I come from with this stuff, but I make sure I stay here because these youngers love me because I'm one of them. I don't never get to that point where I can't relate to what they doing. Right. At some point. I can appreciate what's going on out here.
187 when the chopper out. Open niggas up just like the Waffle House. I'm a real gangster, ain't shit to talk about. Fuck the rumors, bitch, you heard it out the horse's mouth. For sure.
They do that.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Mackenzie. Hi.
Who's your father? What's his name?
Garvey.
How old are you?
5.
How many?
5.
Tell everybody hello for the TV when we put it on TV.
I don't want to go on TV.
We rollin' till the wheels fall off. You did? They wanna know if G a big dog. He is. If it's on, I let it clip off. To your wig, uptown demeanor, got your bitch on my dick.
So we about to move to now.
I'll take you where we all started at, man. 14th and Girard, man. We're going up top.
Let's make that move.
Winning like Notre Dame. Call us the fighting Irish. Smoking them paper planes. Got me high as a pilot. Yeah, my name is symbolic. You just whatchamacallit. When they talk about me, they say Garvey, he got it.
All right, we back out here, man. Posted like a stop sign with the big homie Garvey. Garvey, where we at right now, bro?
Man, we right here on the spot, man, where it all started, man. Born and raised, man, right here, 14th and Girard Street. This 1408 right here, man, where I used to stay at every day, man, all my life, man. Yeah.
What this street, this neighborhood mean to you?
There's no me without this. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I learned, good, bad, I learned here. You know what I mean? My morals and my principles was instilled right here on this porch, right here. Yeah.
How long you been out? How long you been out in this area?
Like I said, born and raised, you know what I mean? Like my whole family. Like my mother moved from North Carolina probably back in the 70s. And then got up here, had me in the 80s. Columbia Road, but as far as that, we just been here. The grandmother there down the street, so 14th and Girard Street.
Now, with you being in the city so long, you seen so much change that came through back when you was a kid till now. What's some of the stuff that you seen that's like, damn, like this ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be the same. What you think?
I mean, nothing can stay the same, man.
Right.
You gotta have that, you know, you gotta be real with yourself, man. They told us the change was coming a long time ago. You just gotta be able to adapt. So I was telling you, like the gentrification, like all that's going on up here, I mean, a lot of people be like, they pushing us out, they pushing us out. But you can't allow these people to push you out. Right. That means you gotta work harder. If the rent get higher, what that mean? You gotta work harder. They say they want to stop welfare. Okay, let them stop. We shouldn't need welfare anyway. I mean, that's how I look at it.
Why you think a lot of people don't adopt that attitude, or they ain't got that type of mentality?
I mean, it's years. It come from years of not learning and knowing the right things. I ain't perfect.
Right.
I do know I ain't leaving my city. I do know I don't care how much the price and cost of living go up. You know what I'm saying? Like the cost of living, you know what I mean, is getting real high. So what? We're gonna adapt We're gonna stay here. We're gonna build businesses just like everybody else. Same opportunities for it. It's just for whoever else, is for us too. So,
being as though you're so aware of your surroundings, your area, are you into politics at all a little bit?
I mean, you know, I'm aware of politics. I know, like I say, I know it. I don't really like to get into it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when I look at it, there's a lot of bullshit behind it. You know what I mean? I really witnessed it through experience. Like, I used to work at a homeless shelter called DC Village. It was a family homeless shelter. You know what I mean? And around the time Adrian Fenty, he was getting in office, he came to the shelter. This is the biggest family shelter in Washington, D.C. You know what I mean? He came to the joint, talked to the people, he told the people he was gonna keep the shelter. Man, as soon as he got in, they closed it. Right then and there. I mean, how can I believe in politics? I mean, that's somebody else's game. You know what I mean? Like, it don't, like I say, I feel like you just gotta get out here and do what you gotta do. You can't let none of that type of stuff affect you, because at the end of the day, how can it? These people, like Fenty, he started the whole thing when he started flipping over. Getting the dog parks, the bike lanes. I wish when I was coming, you know how many people I know got hit by cars, riding bikes? No, I ain't saying I don't like the bike lanes. I wish they'd have came up with the bike lanes. Yeah. You know what I mean? All kind of stuff. I mean, it is what it is, though.
We don't chase hoes, we chase bread. Money running like crazy legs. Shoe boxes, they filled up. Big faces, Benjamins, trash paper, dividends. That's all we get. Put it in the bag, blowing piff, gripping on the mag, jump in the jack and dip on their ass.
What you think is a space that might be missing in this area?
The love.
Like maybe an outlet or a platform or something.
Oh man, I mean, we gotta start plugging with people, man. I've been through situations with top artists from this area where they probably wanted to charge me $10,000 for a video.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll charge somebody else $1,500 or some stuff like that. You gotta understand your market, all right? This DC, right? Ain't nobody really making no revenue off their music like that. So when these young artists coming up, they trying to come up and they serious, you can't be trying to break their neck either, man. You gotta give these people a break. If we talking about the area now, if it's just straight business, all right, cool. But I feel like for the bigger of it all, you gotta believe in the talent. You know what I mean? T.I. had somebody like DJ Toon. This dude had top of the line beats. He could have been charging millions of dollars for. He said, man, listen, man, I'm gonna fuck with you, man. I'm gonna fuck with you. And look what happened. Wealthy man. I'm talking about Toon. So, you know, it's all about investing in your beliefs. Everybody want the quick dollars, cool, all right, each his own. I'm about organically love, man, making this shit happen for real.
Build a relationship.
Yeah, you gotta, I mean, some sacrifices you gotta take. I feel like if somebody serious about their art craft, fuck with them. I feel like that's what I did, though. I was serious about it and people wouldn't fuck with me still because I was this street nigga. It was like, man, they wouldn't get with me. They can't get with God. Can't promote God. Can't put Garvey on certain shows and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of that shit. Cause I'm out here like everybody else. They do the top DMV list. They say they don't put Garvey on this shit. That's like crazy to me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna. I'm a competitor. I get out here and I grind. I work. I do my thing like everybody else. Everybody want that. You know what I mean? Like when you do this, you want your motherfucking prize. At some point, I can't act like I don't. But at the end of the day, I don't sit back and dwell on that shit. I just keep on grinding, making music, staying humble, preaching motivation to my people, man. That's it. That's all I give a fuck about.
Outside of the music, is there any other platforms that you see yourself venturing into?
Man, we doing clothes, like I'm saying, like the grind season incorporated the hoodies and t-shirts, the ski masks, these stuff is booming. Like the love is getting crazy. So, you know, we working on bigger and better things with the clothing line. We got actors, we got singers, we got other artists. We into everything, whatever, real estate, we just on it. We trying to figure out a way to create avenues for people who ain't really got the opportunity to get it. I'm gonna use what I do to pull people off the streets, so they ain't gotta be out here doing the fucked up things. But they just gotta be served too, you know what I mean?
So you mentioned the film, Garvey get into acting?
Man, yeah. Man, all that. Even if I'm just behind the camera. You know what I mean? Like, we just going for it. They fucking with us, then we gonna just do what we can do. If they say we can make movies and they gonna buy the movies, then all right, cool. We gonna put it independently. I don't need to be in Hollywood. Master P did body. You know what I'm saying? Independent. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm about. I ain't with all that glitz and glamour shit. I can give a fuck about it. You got fame, but you broke. Nah, I ain't with that.
Nah, ain't the way to go.
Nah.
So being as though we're in a new year, what's some of your goals for this year? Something that you want to change, a goal, you know, plateau that you want to hit?
Man, just instilling this, making sure I surround myself with people who motivate me as well as I do the same to them. Growing and getting stronger at what I do. Like I said, man, it's all love. Stay out my business, I stay out yours. That's how I live, you know what I mean? But basically everything is just about growing and pushing my message out there even more and more. With the more attention I get, the more I'm gonna keep pushing my message to the people. Man, we gotta learn how to get together, man. You gotta get up here and do this stuff yourself, man. Don't say real, stay real.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something to live by right there, man. Now, for somebody who never heard a Garvey song ever, and they like, what do that sound like to them? Describe who Garvey is, man.
Man, I'm honest guy, man. Keep it 100 at all costs, regardless of what. 10 toes down. I am who I say I am. You know what I mean? I live it every day. I wake up every morning, go to sleep the same shit. Thinking about the same shit. I don't think about nothing else but how to get ahead in life, man. If it ain't about that, I ain't with it. I ain't with that bullshit, all that fake shit. I ain't with it. Real life.
Now, get the people who gonna see this something to live by, some words, some motivation from Garvey.
Man, you gotta grind till you see the difference. You know what I mean? Man, you gotta stay down till you come up. And when you come up, you gotta stay down. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of shit. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep pushing. This shit is a lifestyle, man. You gotta own that shit. You can't just say it, you gotta own it. A lot of people just be talking. A lot of our problem is we procrastinate. Fuck procrastinating. Stop using words like but, excuse. If excuse gonna fix the situation, then go ahead and use it. But I don't know no excuse that fix the situation. Excuses don't exist in my world, man. Yeah, no excuses.
We appreciate that, brother, man.
Yeah.
A little bit of time I done spent out here with Garvey, man. I seen he a genuine dude, man. You know, like he said, you 10 toes down, man. You keep it 100 with you. We appreciate that, if nothing else, man. Again, RapAboutTV, man. Happy New Year. Broad Street, Garvey, Ab Judah, gone, man.